hearken,
command thee this day.
right, hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord, you understand, to do all his commandments that he command us. This is what's going to happen. This was supposed to happen to us when we do that. Keep going.
To observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Right. We were supposed to be above all nations. Now, what does that word all mean? Like when it says all, what is it trying to say? What is it entitling? That's a question.
Somebody is there.
Yeah, go
Somebody is
ahead.
there. All as in everyone.
Right, as in every nation. You understand? We're supposed to be above every nation. Not just one nation, not just a couple, but every nation. We are supposed to be the rulers of this earth if we were to listen to the Most High. You understand? Because the Most High chose us. He chose us out of all nations to be above everybody. So if we follow him, we're going to be above everybody. But if we don't follow him, then we're going to be up under everybody because we following another nation. Think about it, like if you following another person's God or another nation's God, why would you think in your mind that you're supposed to be above them or you're going to be above them? You will by default have to be under them because that's the God of their people. You understand? So with that, we're going to jump down to 28 and 15. Jump down to verse 15.
Come with verse 15 of Deuteronomy chapter 28. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and statutes.
Right. If we wouldn't hearken unto the Lord and do all his statutes and commandments, which he commanded us this day, this is what's going to happen to us. Keep going.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Right, exactly. All these curses that we're about to get into today shall overtake us. And this will explain why black people are in the condition that they are in now. You understand? Like a lot of black people, you know what I mean? You're to blame because you don't want to follow the Most High. But the fact that you're oppressed is not your fault. It's just the conditions that all of our people was put in based off of, you know what I mean? Most of us not following the Most High. You understand? Most of us not wanting to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. That's why when you come into the truth, you follow the law, statutes, and commandments. You might have, you know what I mean, a somewhat easier life. But you still oppressed. You still going through the same problems that every other black, Hispanic, and Native American is going through. That's why when you come to the truth, you don't want to just automatically think that you just better than everybody because you got the truth. You understand? Because we all in the same boat. We got to help each other get out. You understand? They put the mentality on black people to be what, crabs in the barrel. You know what I mean? Always trying to keep somebody down. You know what I mean? Wanting to put somebody down, bring somebody down with them, or if somebody does be successful, you immediately got the mentality to hate on them or be jealous of them. You know what I mean? That's what they come with, the mentality, crabs in the barrel. You understand? But we need to break out of that mentality, and that's why we go out on the street Saturday. That's why we have classes throughout the week to help our other people learn the truth of what we learned, what we was able to realize and wake up to. You understand? So we give me verse 16.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Right, cursed shall you be in the city. You understand? When you go out in the city, you shopping, or you got people discriminating against you, following you in the city, seeing if you ready to steal something. You know what I mean? You worried about your life. You don't know what's gonna happen when you be in the city. Cursed shall you be in the city, and cursed shall you be in the field. Anybody on the line know how to farm? Anybody know how to grow their own food? Right, you understand? Cursed shall we be in the field, man. I read an article to where even the black farmers that they have now, they were starting to sell them some fake beans or, you know what I mean, some fake type of crop that destroy their land. You understand? That's like we can't even grow our own food. Like they put it to the point to where In some states, if you try to grow your own food, it's illegal for you to do that, man. Like it's literally illegal for you to grow your own food in some places. You understand? That's what it means to be cursed in the field, man, and in the city. You understand? That's only things that Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans have to deal with, man. Everybody else, they prosper in America. They prosper in, you know what I mean, in the United Kingdom. But Blacks and Americans, we don't, man. We are cursed. It's a curse that was put on us, so we don't prosper. You understand? That's why you can't go to the bank and get a loan to start a business. Like it just won't happen. But a white man with a lower credit score than you know what I mean? Like your credit score probably 700. They still probably won't give you a loan just because you black. But a white man will go to you know what I mean, the same store or the same bank, have like a 500, 600 credit score, and he'll be able to get a loan because he white, man. That's what it's called about being cursed. You understand? They'll rather serve a white person and give a white person something than give a black person anything, man. You understand? That's being cursed, man. Go to verse 17.
Verse 17. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
Right. Cursed shall be the basket in thy store, man. Like meaning a lot of like you think that black people, as smart as black, Hispanic, and Native Americans is, you don't think that we have business plans to try to create our own business? You know what I mean? You don't think that we had an idea like Walmart wanting to, you know what I mean, create a business as big as Walmart or something like that? Shalom, Lord Christ, who just chimed in?
Shalom, Anna.
Anna, all right. And I had,
Shalom.
who's the other person just chimed in?
Salakia, sir, Shanae.
All right, I got you. Is Quint with you?
No, sir, he had to work.
All right, no sweat. Just put your phones on mute. If you got any questions or comments, take it off. Say Salakia. We'll go ahead and get you in here. But you understand? You don't think that black people, right? You don't think that black people ever had the idea in their mind to want to make a business that'll be as big as Walmart? Probably a better business. You understand? But our basket of our stores is cursed, man. It won't happen. The Lord is not with you to start that business to be rich. You understand? That even goes to the standpoint of, like, a lot of people talk about promote black businesses and trying to promote black businesses, and I'm for that. I'm with that. You understand? But what happened when a black person try to start a business and they sell something? They might sell it. They like you know what I mean. It's us do an example of a hot dog store. Black man come with a hot dog store. He's selling the best hot dogs in the town for $2. Now another black person to come up and be like, man, that's too much. You a brother, man. Give me the discount. Give me that hot dog for $1. And then they'll say no. But then they'll go to, you know what I mean, Sonic, Dairy Queen and buy a hot dog for about $2, $3 from a white man. You understand? That's what it means by having the basket of your store cursed, man. You understand? It's the Lord's not with you with your business. That's why it's so hard for black people to try to make a business, create a business, and prosper off of it. It's damn near impossible. You probably got some black people that, you know what I mean, was able to do it. But 9 times out of 10, they probably serve white people. Like they probably just sold out and they don't give a damn about black people. You understand? That's cursing the basket of our store, man. Give me go to the next verse.
Verse 18. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind and the flock of thy sheep.
Right. It says, curse shall be the fruit of thy body. Anybody know what it means when it says the curse shall be the fruit of thy body?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
Would it be referring to like the health part, like about like how healthy we are?
All right. Not quite. Think about it as like, what is fruit? Go ahead.
Like you say, could it be the fruit of thy body as like the offspring and children?
Right. It'll be the children. You understand? That would be what grow from your body, what come from your body. That's your children, man. It's saying right here, curse shall be our children. That's why you got to worry about your child. That's why you got to keep continuously checking up on your child, because you know that being a black, especially if you're a black young male, and now it's getting so worse to where the cops is shooting down the woman too. You understand? I'm not talking about nobody in the school, but you had black women that wanted to be against the black man and wanted to, you know what I mean, think the white man had their best interests in their heart and they was going to be for the white man. The white man was going to protect them. You know what I mean? They calling the cops on the black man, you know what I mean, because they think the white man going to protect them. But now the white man done showed showing the black woman now that he don't give a damn about her either, man. You starting to see these videos. It used to be, you know what I mean, black men getting shot down and black men getting beat up. Now I'm starting to see more black women getting beat up than the black man. It's getting to the point to where what they just shot the pregnant woman. The woman, the cop rested on the ground. She said, "I'm pregnant." He didn't give a damn, and then pulled a gun out and shot her, man. You understand? You got the other video where one of the girls was I guess, you know what I mean, trying to talk to the cop and defend her family, and the cop damn picked her up and his body slammed on the ground, man. Like, now you're starting to see that they don't give a damn about the black woman either, man. You know what I'm saying? So now you got to worry about your daughters and your sons, you know what I mean, on multiple levels when they coming out, when you getting them born. You don't know what's going to happen. That's why you want to teach them and train. That's why I say train up a child the way it should go and they won't depart for it. That's why you want to train your child up in the truth. So you don't really have to worry about that because you know your child knows the truth. Your child is in the truth. You understand? But that's what it means by curse shall be the fruit of thy Salaki. Curse shall be the fruit of thy body. You understand? And then it goes also into the land, thy kind, and the sheep, man. Meaning like a black. It used to be black farmers way more than white farmers. You know what I mean? Now you can barely find a black farmer, man. Now it's damn near rare that you find a black man that's still farming. You understand? And then they still trying to find a way to destroy him, to get him to not farm. They don't want us doing that. That's a curse that was put upon us. You understand? Give me and then you know this don't go to, because a lot of people might say, well, the white man, you know what I mean, his farms are getting cursed now because Donald Trump's so stupid. You know what I mean? Chinese put tariffs on America, and you know the farms was pretty much the ones that was providing all the pigs and stuff that the Chinese would buy. But they don't put tariffs on America that the farmer down, the white farmer, he can't, you know what I mean, sell his food not selling that much. His soybeans, you know what I mean, all those that he was selling to the Chinese, that's not going nowhere because they got tariffs on us. So you might think that, okay, well, the white man farm field is cursed too. But you know what the government do because of that, in spite of that? The government know that. So that's why farmers is literally paid, the white farmers now getting paid to not grow anything. You know what I mean? Donald Trump knows what's going on, so now he's sending them thousands of dollars and you know what I mean, subsidiaries and, you know what I mean, tax cuts, and he's sending them thousands of dollars of money to not grow food. That would never happen to black farmers, man. You understand? So that's why the white farmers just sitting there chilling, not even doing no work, getting paid thousands to not grow food. But when it comes to a black person, you know what I mean? Curse. It's just a curse. It's not going to benefit you. It's not going to work out. You can barely find a black farmer, man. Give me the next verse.
First shalt thou be when thou goest, when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
Right. Cursed shall you be when you come in. When you're going in the house, cursed shall you be. And cursed shall you be when you're going out, man. The cops will, you understand? That's why I say in the Bible, the cops sit, the enemies sit in the secret spots looking and devouring whom he may devour. You understand? You're not even safe in your house. You got multiple stories of people getting their door kicked in, or the cops, you know what I mean, coming in their own house, and they ain't even do nothing wrong, and they getting killed in their own house. Or when you don't, and then you know when they going out, they getting killed, man. When we go out and when we come in, that's why one of the prayers that we say, I think it's Psalms 121. We you know what I'm saying? We tell the Lord shall neither sleep nor slumber. He shall protect thy when thou going in and when thou goest out. That's why we say that. You know what I mean? For the Lord to protect us, because we know it's a curse on our people. So when we going in and when we coming in and when we going out, man. You understand? Is now at these times, especially as more wicked as it grows, as more as, you know what I mean, the white people is showing their colors. It's just, you know what I mean, you don't have no safety. In this world, you don't have no type of safety, no type of safe haven. Like, you understand? Even all these groups that you go into, What, you got the conscious community, all them other, you know what I mean, communities that think they for the black people, man. You're gonna find out that when things crack down, it's gonna be every man for themselves. Even when you're talking to these people, man, you're talking to these cats, they'll disagree with everything that you say when you say, you know what I mean, you believe in the Bible, you know what I mean, the Israelites is the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, God, black. They don't be with none of that, you know what I mean? They want to make fun of you, but it's crazy because at the end of the day, at least with my conversations, it always turned out where they say, I don't got to worry about y'all, though. I know y'all really care about black people. In other words, they saying that the true safe haven for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans is the I.S.U.P.K. And they know that, but they just can't get with what we teach for some reason. You know what I mean? Because they still want to lust after whatever they want to lust after. You understand? That's why they can't get with the I.S.U.P.K. because they know that they got to change, man. That you can't sleep with that white woman that you want to sleep with. You know what I mean? You can't smoke that dope and sell your friends dope no more. You understand? You can't gang bang no more. You can't do that. That's why they don't want to come to the I.S.U.P.K. because that's they lust, man. That's what they love to do. You understand? But they know that when stuff crack down, the first place, like when the white man start to crack down and stuff start to get real, the first place that these people gonna look for is the I.S.U.P.K. And it's righteous that they do that because that's why we're here, to protect blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We love our people. But everybody know, you know what I mean, we are the safe haven. But when you in this world, you don't have no safe haven, man. You ain't got nowhere that you can go to and call people up and have people ready to, you know what I mean, protect you, come make sure you're safe. Shalom, Lord Christ, who just chimed in?
Yeah, about sending the outside like a dog, young man Jamal.
All right, you doing Tawad?
I'm too wild, man. Just running up off this slavery.
All right, no sweat.
Rough in the day.
All right, no sweat. Just place your phone on mute. Got any questions, comments? Take it off, say Salaki, we'll get you in here.
Come.
All right, but you know what I'm saying? It's no place that you can go that has a safe haven, no matter what happened to you. And that's why I don't even understand how people leave the truth. You understand? Like, even if you come across some type of major problem, you don't know how you're going to get through it. First of all, that's the Most High testing you. And second of all, you have the answer. It's the I.S.U.P.K. You can call some people. You can call brothers. You know what I mean? You're going to have to fight, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But the answer is in your face. But you're going to leave the truth and think that you about to do it on your own, think that you about to find a better solution. You're just going to make it worse than it was. You understand? But what verse were we at? We was at what? Was that 19?
Come on, come.
Yeah, curse shall that be when I cometh in, and curse shall that be when I goest out, man. In other words, it's not a curse that you can escape. You can't just go in your house and think, okay, well, I'm in my house. I don't got to worry about it no more. It's not. It's something that's not that you can't escape. It's gonna happen because we decided, as in it said in 15, to not follow the Most High. You understand? We wanted to be with these other nations. We wanted to do what the white people do. We wanted to do what the Arabs do, what the Chinese, the Japanese. We wanted to do what they do. We thought that what they was doing was cool, so we wanted to do it, and then we ended up being cursed, man. You understand? Go to verse 20.
Oh, God. The Lord shall send upon thee curses, vexation, and rebuke.
Right, the Lord.
All that thou.
Right, the Lord shall send upon thee curses and vexation and rebuke, man. And all that we set us are. Keep reading that.
Come. The Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke, and all that thou settest thine hand unto for to do, until
Right.
thou be destroyed.
Right, exactly. Anything that we set our hands for to do will be curses and vexation and rebuke, man. You understand? We not going to be able to get it done until we be destroyed. All of that will be set up. Shalom, Lord Christ, who just chimed in?
Shalom, y'all. Shem, y'all. Shabbat. This is Tuba Karwan.
Are you doing Tawab, Karwan?
Yeah, everything to about you.
All right, just place your phone on mute. You got any questions or comments, take it off, say Salaki, we'll get you in here. But you understand, anything that you set your hands forth to do, you understand the Lord will be against it, man. It's not gonna work out in your favor. That's why we don't have black businesses. You know what I mean? Anybody, it's gonna put it up. It's gonna come up too. But any other nation can come into our neighborhoods, come into our areas, and set up businesses and thrive. But the moment we try to go to their area or even our own area to make a business, they either gonna kick us out if we in their area, or the black people, your own people, gonna be trying to hustle you. You know what I mean? Out of your prices. And if you don't lower your prices for them, then they just gonna go to the white man and buy from the white man. You understand? Anything that we set forth our hands to do, if we not with the Most High, it's just not gonna prosper. It's not gonna work out for you. It's gonna end up blowing up in your face. It's gonna end up backfiring. That's why, if you ever wondering why black people can't never get above, can't get on top, you understand? This is the reason why. And the black people that do, they sell out. The black people that do, they don't care about black people no more. They care about what the white man care about. And that's why the white man set them above, because they said, okay, I got me a good Uncle Tom nigga that'll listen to what I say, so I'm going to go ahead and give him some cash and pay him this so he can do what I tell him to do. You understand? Steve Harvey, for an example, man. You know what I mean? That's why they get their money, because they done sold out their people. But for you to be truly pro black, not sell out, it's not going to happen. You're not going to be able to benefit. You're not going to be able to get what the white man get. You're not going to be able to benefit like that. It's just going to be cursed. You understand? Give me, jump to verse 23.
Come. And thy heaven that is over thy head shall be brass, and the earth that is under thee shall be iron.
Right. Anybody know what this is talking about? Saying the heaven, so what's above your head shall be brass, and what's below your feet shall be iron. Anybody know what this is talking about?
Salaki.
Go ahead.
They talking about shackles and the captivity equipment.
What is the place? Okay, you right. You know what I mean? But you can make it more simple.
The restrictions.
Like, okay, what is the place called? Like you said, the shackles. You know what I mean? What is the place called, though, that they send you to? I done damn near gave it away, but what is the place called that they send you to?
Prison, jail.
Exactly. You understand? This is what this is talking about. Prison and jail, man. It's in the Bible that we will be placed in jail at a high rate. That just, like, the white man come out and said that there's more blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans in jail, or there's more blacks specifically in jail than they had as slaves during the slave trade. During, you know what I mean? During the time of slavery, they got more black people in jail than they had as slaves. Meaning, it's just modern slavery. Like, we think that when they abolished slavery, slavery was done away with. You know what I mean? It even goes as far as to where black people nowadays try to separate themselves from the slaves, as if that wasn't their ancestors. You know what I mean? As if that wasn't their people. You know what I mean? You got black people coming up to you, yeah, man, you got to forget about slavery, man. That was in the past. We ain't slaves no more. We free. You know what I mean? Like, they trying to separate themselves from their ancestors. But apparently, according to this, the white man says that it's more people in prison and in jail than they had as slaves. And what did they do to the people in prison that's in jail? In jail. You know what I mean? Especially if you in prison, they make you do all the work. You know what I mean? Pretty much it's free labor, man. They pay 25 cents, if that, to pretty much do all the labor. You know what I mean? Pick up the trash on the street, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? They had, during the Paradise, California, they had the prison mates fighting the fire, dying trying to fight that fire that was burning down the whole city. You understand? Burning down the whole Paradise, California, which the Most High, you know, was from the Lord, man, because it was nothing but white people that lived there. He burned down the whole city, and they had the prison mates 25 cent fighting it rather than the firefighters. Because pretty much it's like a death wish going to fight a fire like that. Like, you can't put that out. It's burning the whole city down. But that's what you'll do in prison, man. You'll work a hard labor, and you get paid damn near nothing, man. That's slavery. And they got more people doing that than they had in slavery. Because you got to think, in slavery, first of all, during slavery, I believe it was just the North and the South. Maybe it was the West. I'm not sure, but I believe it was just the North and the South. You know what I mean? The Union versus the Confederate. So you got to understand that it was some parts that where people would, you know what I mean, with Harriet Tubman, they'll escape to the North and they'll be free. They didn't have to be a slave. You understand? So you had slaves pretty much in a specific area in America at that time. So now they abolished slavery. You know what I mean? They industrialized the West. They went out to the West. You know what I mean? Built the West up. So now you got prison where you pretty much can get locked up in jail for the smallest thing all over the country now. It would only make sense that it's more people locked up in jail now. Now it's like pretty much the union was like, I'm gonna be against slavery to try to act like, you know what I mean, to try to act like I love black people and get the black people to trust us, cause yeah, we in the North, you know what I mean, we don't, you know, we don't like slavery up here, you know what I mean, we fight in the South to abolish it. But really in their mind they thinking, what's a way that I can make all of them enslaved, you understand, as slaves on a broader scale than just the South. You know what I mean? The way it's prison cells, man. The lock niggas up at a high rate. To where now you know what I mean, you pretty much doing this because you hoping that one day you can get parole and get out. You hoping that one day maybe you'll be able to catch the parole and get out early. But meanwhile, you doing all this slavery for like 25 cents, man. You understand? Just to buy some extra tissue. You know what I mean? Or some ramen noodles or something in jail. It's just nonsense, man. You understand? But that's what this verse was talking about in 23. Jump down to 25.
The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemies. Thou shalt go out one way against them, and flee 7 days before them,
Right.
and shall be removed.
Now keep going.
And shall be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth.
Right. This is the verse that I use because you got a lot of black people that think they pro-black and they for black people, right? And they'll say, like even when we was at camp last Saturday, we had a one black dude come up and was just like, yeah, man, I agree with what y'all are saying. The only way that the cops gonna stop killing us is if we start killing them. You know how foolish that sound? Like, you think cops is gonna stop killing black people if black people kill them? Wouldn't that just think that they're gonna kill us at even a higher rate? Wouldn't you think that it's gonna turn it up a notch? Like, that's not, you know what I mean? Because you got a lot of black people that, you know what I mean, they in the hoods. They like, you know what I mean, they preparing to go to war with the white man physically. Like on a carnal level. Like they getting all their guns, they grabbing all their guns, and they think they about to come up against the white man on a carnal level. Do you understand the white man created your gun and the bullets that go in it? Like, how you think you're going to beat the white man at something that he created, that he made? It's just not going to happen. And that's why I say we shall go to our enemy. We shall be smitten before our enemies and shall flee 7 ways, man. How you think that you're going to come up against the white man when it's a curse that first of all, it's a blessing of the white man to be blessed with the sword. It says Esau shall be blessed with the sword, first and foremost. So the modern day sword is guns. You understand? I'm not saying you can't get guns to protect yourself. Please do. You know what I mean? I will hope that you do. But don't think that you're about to go to war with the white man on a carnal level. This is a spiritual warfare, and Christ said the revenge is his. He's going to be the one to destroy the white man, not us. So don't think that you're going to come up against the white man because it tells you right here, we shall be smitten before our enemies, man. Y'all, if black people try to go and do that, they're going to be smitten before their enemies, man. You're going to be destroyed, and you're going to flee 7 ways. And that's why it showed us. And then it said we shall be split into all the kingdoms on the earth, man. Read that verse again for me.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 25. The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemies. Thou shalt go out one way against them, and flee 7 ways before them, and shall be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth.
Right. We shall go out one way against them. I mean, we coming up against them in one way, and they destroying us. They killing us. That we realized this was a damn death trap, man. That's why anytime I'm with somebody and they'll be like, yeah, man, we got to come together and we got to all be together and we got to fight the white man and this, that, and the third. I'm like, I don't know what you're doing, but I am fighting the white man. Right now, I'm fighting the white man. This is a spiritual war. That's why we go out to camp. That's why we have classes. That's why we do what we can to wake up our people, because we're fighting against the white man right now. Now, with them guns and with that carnal level, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that. And trust me, you know what I mean? If anybody know me or see me, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Those coming into school, you'll get to know me. You know what I mean? You'll see me. You'll be around camp if you're a young man. But if you know me, you see me, you know I have guns. So, like, when people telling me, oh, yeah, we got to come up against the white man, this, that, and the third, I know I'm more equipped to fight the white man than them. But I'm thinking in my mind, like, that's the most dumbest idea that you could have ever came up with. Like, that's stupid. I wouldn't dare do that because the white man made these guns, man. They, you know what I mean? They sleep on these guns day and night. It's just not something that you're gonna win at. It's not gonna happen. You understand? Like, you thinking in your mind, okay, I got all these guns, I'll be able to fight the white man, but the white man can just send a drone into your house. He can just bomb your house. You will never even see the white man. He'll sit in a damn comfy chair, comfortable as I don't know what, and press a button, man. And that's it. Like, it's just foolish to think that you're going to go up against a white man or any of these other nations and fight them on a carnal level. This is not a carnal warfare. You understand? This is a spiritual warfare that we're at, man. Against principalities, the rulers of evilness, the rulers of wickedness. You understand? So that's why we got to follow the law, statutes, commandments. That is our war. And then you got to even think of it in the standpoint of, even all throughout the Bible, you will never see a scripture where, because they giving us the Bible is right now showing these curses on us. It's, you know what I mean, it's saying that we didn't want, if we don't follow the Most High, these curses will come upon us. So with that being said, even when we did win wars, we always had the Lord on our side. So if you're not following the law, statutes, and commandments, you're not, you know what I mean, doing what the Lord told you in Deuteronomy 28:1, why would you think the Lord would be with you? And if the Lord is not with you, how in the hell do you think you're about to beat the white man in war? The only way we ever won wars throughout the whole Bible was with the Lord on our side. Angels fighting with us. You understand? The Maccabees brothers, King David, all of the wars that we ever fought, you know what I mean, with Joshua, Moses, with the Egyptians, we always had the Lord on our side, man. We was following the Lord, and the Lord was with us. Now we're sinning, he's not with us. He said these curses shall become upon us. And you think somehow you about to raise up and start the next Black Panther movement and, you know what I mean, be able to destroy the white man? It's not going to happen. The best thing you can do is come to the I.S.U.P.K, learn the law, statutes, and commandments, learn to keep the laws, you know what I mean, become a trooper, work to become an officer, and teach other people the same. Then be authorized to teach when you're an officer and teach other people to come into the truth and build your nation. That's the best thing you can do. You understand? There's nothing else that you can do but that. Because that's what our people need, man. Our people need to be woken up. Our people need to know their true identity. They need to know to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. So we can get revenge from Christ. We're going to jump down to verse 30.
Come on, time. Verse 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her.
Right, stop right there. It says, thou shalt betroth a wife, meaning you will marry a woman. Because if you look at in the Hebrew, when you see the word wife, it's like there's no word in Hebrew for the word wife. The same thing for husband. There's no word in Hebrew for that. That's an English word. There's no word in the Bible that means wife. Like, wife doesn't exist. What it's saying, what it really says is woman. Or when you see husband, it's man. You understand? It's not saying a wife and woman. It's saying a woman. So pretty much when you shall marry a woman and another man shall lie with her, man. You understand? If you been we all been in the world one time, you know what I mean? Hopefully you didn't have to go through this, but this is pretty much something that happens on a daily basis, man. You know what I mean? You with a woman, you know what I mean? That's your in the world you think that's your girlfriend, but according to the Bible, sex is marriage. But you ain't know that at the time, so that's your girlfriend, and all of a sudden she might cheat on you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it said. That's a curse in the Bible, because you know a man is not supposed to, like, that's adultery. When you sleep with another man's woman, that's fornication. You know what I mean? Like, people think that adultery is, oh, you're married to one and two people and a man can't have multiple wives. That's not adultery, because it's in the Bible. That's how our nation was formed, by a man having multiple wives. Like, we wouldn't be here if if a man couldn't have multiple wives. You understand? And notice it says, you shall betroth a woman or a wife, and another man shall lie. It don't say you shall betroth a husband and another woman shall lie with him, because you can have multiple wives if you're a man. It says you shall betroth a woman, though, and that's even a knock to the woman, because you got a lot of women nowadays think, well, if a man can do it, why can't I do it? You know what I mean? They go into the standpoint of the slut shaming, the slut walk, and all that. They thinking in their mind, well, if a man can do it, a man can have multiple women. Why can't I have multiple men? Well, first of all, it breeds confusion, man. It leads on to confusion. Think about it. If a man have multiple women, then wouldn't he just have more children? Wouldn't he be able to make his nation bigger? But if a woman have more men, then that's confusion. Who the hell child it is? If she get pregnant now, who the hell is the father? You done been with 3, 4 men. You always having sex with them at the same time. Who's the damn father? But if it's the other way around, a man have multiple wives, you know who the father is and you know who the mother is, man. You understand? But that's why I say a man, you shall betroth a woman and another man shall lie with her. That's a curse, man, to go through that. And that's why I understand it's not righteous, but I understand that if you sleep with another man, woman, sometimes he'll be ready to kill you. I understand. Because that's not how things are supposed to be. That's not righteous. You can't murder somebody. That's not righteous at all, but that's some things that could happen when you do it, when you commit a sin like that. You understand? Keep going, though.
Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with him. Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein.
Right. You understand? We build this whole nation, and we don't benefit nothing of it. You understand? Even when the houses are being built, you normally have the Israelite brothers building the house. You know what I mean? Or the Hispanic brothers building the house. You know what I mean? You got sometimes you know what I mean, the black brothers building it, the blacks, you know what I mean, building. But most of the time, the Hispanic brothers, they be building all the damn houses, all the damn buildings, all the damn businesses. They build it all, man. They know how to do that, man. Most High in Christ, they know how to build stuff like that. That's a great talent. But they the ones building all the stuff up, but they building it for somebody else, man. Shalom, Lord Christ, just chimed in. All right, no sweat. But yeah, you understand, you got the Hispanic brothers building all these houses and building, you know what I mean? They the ones that's building it by the thousands. But they not building it for themselves, man. They building it so a white man, so a heathen, so some other nation can live in that house, man. You understand? That's a curse. You would think that if you build a house, then you should benefit off of it some way, rather than, you know what I mean, your daily check. Like, I done built this whole house, and you telling me that I can't live here, or, you know what I mean? And then you can't even build your own house, because then you need so many permits and, you know what I mean, this type of money. You can't even build your own house. You understand? That's a curse, man. To build somebody's house and then have them live in it. Just say thank you, and, you know what I mean? That's a curse, man. You understand? Keep going.
Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shalt not gather the grapes thereof.
Right, you understand? And that goes to, you know what I mean, once again, man, we'll grow, we'll build, we'll do all this, and we won't reap the benefits from it. Everybody else will reap the benefits from what we do. You understand? Like, it goes so deep because it's like no matter what you do, even because you got a lot of black people there, they'll be somewhat successful, meaning that they make maybe like six figures or they make a good amount. You know what I mean? But you understand how much work they doing to make that amount? Like pretty much how much work you should do, how much work you're doing, it might as well be your company because you damn near running it like it's your company. And you might be getting paid, six figures for it. But guess who's getting paid millions off of all that work that you doing? The white man. How much work you do, and it's damn near your company, you should be the one getting paid the millions. Like, I damn near run this whole business. I should be the one getting paid the millions. But you getting paid chump change compared to how much the white man is reaping off of what you do, man. You understand? That's a curse. I'll be damned if I'm, you know what I mean? Well, we got to do it because we in slavery. But if you really think about it, you know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense that you doing all this work and you not, you know what I mean? Pretty much being paid like as if you're the owner when you damn near running it. You understand? That's a curse, though. Give me, what was that, verse 30? Give me verse, let's go to verse 31.
Come on, God. Thine ox shall be slain before thine eyes.
Right.
Thou shalt not eat thereof.
Right. This goes for, because a lot of people like to say, you got a lot of Israelites, you know what I mean, by the flesh, of course. You know what I mean, by birthright, they're Israelite. But you got a lot of people saying that all the Israelites is only black. Only the blacks is Israelites, and they ready to accept the African to be an Israelite than their own brother, which is of the northern tribes. You understand? They thinking that, you know what I mean? And then you got the vice versa. You got some northern tribes that think that, you know what I mean, all the Israelites is, you know what I mean, Hispanic. You know what I mean? But all this nonsense going on, but it say right here, thy ox should be slain before thy eyes. Now, on a massive scale, who had their oxes slain before their eyes? That's a question. Go ahead.
The Gadite.
Right, man. The Native Americans, the Gadites. That's a curse, man. The white man came over to America and they knew that the Gadites, the North Americans, they was they pretty much, you know what I mean, predominantly dealt with the ox on multiple levels, meaning like for covers, you know what I mean, like not just eating it, like they used it pretty much to survive in everything, for covers, for all types of things that they use different parts of the ox for, to make weapons, you know what I mean, all types of things. And the white man killed millions and millions and millions of buffalo to starve them out. But for some reason, we think, you know what I mean, you got some, not us in the class, of course, but you got some of us, you know what I mean, blacks, Hispanics, blacks thinking that the Hispanic brothers is not Native Americans. I mean, Salakia, the Hispanic brothers is not Israelites. Like, but, you know what I mean, it's a curse. All these curses fit them too. It's like you can't sit here and take, oh, well, these curses just fit me. And they don't fit Hispanics and Native Americans. And you can't be a Native American or Hispanic and say, oh, these curses just fit me. They don't fit blacks. Or, you know what I mean, I heard a Native American try to say, or a Hispanic try to say, oh, the blacks just got the curses of Cain. I mean, not the curses of Cain, but the curses of Ham. When Ham, you know what I mean, shamed his father. You know what I mean, he seen him naked and he got cursed. He said, curse shall be Ham, he should serve the young. They thinking that that's the curse. Oh, no, y'all just got the curses of Ham. But yet, all these curses that we going through in the Bible fits both of us. Like you saying I got the curse of Ham, but if I look at this Bible, all these curses actually fits me. You know what I mean? And you too. You understand? We are the same people, man. We are all Israelites, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But we gonna skip down. We gonna drop that verse. We gonna skip down to verse 33. So give me verse 33, Baba Kwasha.
Come on, God. Come on, God. The fruit of thy land and all thy laborers shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
Right. The fruit of thy land and all thy labors, meaning everything that you do. You understand? Like, and this even goes back to what I was saying. You know what I mean? You might make 6 figures a year. You know what I mean? Barakatah Yahweh Yahweh Shav, you do. Please pay your tithes. You understand? But you might make that much, you know what I mean? But your labor and everything that you're doing is being eat up by a nation where you know not. Because they are really the ones benefiting on you. It's like you gotta think about it like I'm gonna even think about it on like a rich scale. You know what I mean? You got all these NBA players, all the black NBA players, just amazing. You know what I mean? So talented. They really would is the reason why people watch NBA because they want to watch a Steph Curry or LeBron or Kevin Durant. You know what I mean? They want to watch those dudes. You know what I'm saying? And they getting paid a good amount. You know what I mean? They getting paid maybe 100, 200 mil. You know what I mean? But the man that owns the damn team is getting paid a billion, damn near. I'm saying, you see how that makes no sense? Like the owner of the team is really not doing nothing. He may be invested a couple hundred mil at one point in time, and he really reaping billions off of it. But he not doing nothing. You understand? That don't make no sense, man. Because a nation that we don't know is eating up our labor, man. They the ones that's getting all the benefits from it. Because it's a curse on us. And you got to think, if you want to serve the white man, then wouldn't that be what it is? Like if you grow up thinking, you know what I mean? Oh, I hate black people. I want to get out the hood. Those niggas this, niggas that. I want to be like a white man. I'm gonna put on a business suit. Not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but you know what I mean. You got the spirit behind it, as if you don't know what you're going through. Like if you going through it and you doing it to get money, then yeah, survive, support your family, pay the tithes, support your nation, help out. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do, but don't go into it with a spirit of I'm better than you niggas, and you know what I mean. It's the spirit behind it that really is the problem about doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to do what you got to do to support your family. But if you got a spirit behind it where, you know what I mean? Oh, I want to be white. I don't want to be like them niggas. You know what I mean? You got an Uncle Tom spirit, then that's what's the problem. You understand? Because this is a curse that was put on us, and no matter how much you do that and how much you feel, you still would never be in the end. You will always be below them, because that's who you want to follow, and that's what's going to be over you. That's going to stay over you. The white man going to stay over you. You're going to always be below him. Same like for when we get our kingdom. You know what I mean? Everybody going to want to be Israelite when we get our kingdom. Damn, I wish I was the Israelite. They going to try to, they're not going to try to, they going to follow our laws, so they're going to be punished if they don't. You understand? But they're going to be doing everything that we do. But you know what? Since they following us, they're going to be under us. Like it's common sense that if you're following somebody, you're going to be under them. You're not going to ever be above them. But the Lord called us to be above everybody, to be above all nations. So we can't follow other nations. By default, we're going to be under them. But if you follow the Lord, you'll be under the Lord, which is above all nations. You understand? Give me before I go to the next verse, anybody got any questions or comments on anything? Any questions or comments on anything? All right, no sweat. Give me verse 34.
Come, verse 34. So, so that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thine eyes, which thou shalt see.
Right, so shalt thou be mad. A lot of people like to come up to us and say, we a hate group, we always angry, we always mad. Yeah, man. Surely a president shall make a wise man angry, make a wise man mad. Because of what we looking at, what we seeing. You understand? When we see to our people, when we looking at these things that we going through, we see what the white man is doing to us, it's gonna make you angry. It's gonna make you mad. You know what I mean? And you don't want to be the one that see all this, but then the way you get over it is you go smoke a blunt. You know what I mean? Or you go do some type of sin to pacify yourself. You understand? If you pacifying yourself, how can you be a warrior? How can you be someone that's actually counted on to help out and in time of help when you pacifying yourself? You understand? These things that we looking at is angry. It's not something that you just gonna look at and be happy with. You know what I mean? Especially when it happens to you. A lot of people think that if it don't happen to them, then they good to go. Oh, it's not happening to me, so I don't gotta worry about it. That's not the mindset to have. You know what I mean? You the same people. If it happens to anybody, if it happens to the youngest one, the littlest one, you know what I mean? You should also feel some type of way about it because it's just evil. And really, that's the same way they look at you. They don't look at you no greater or no better. They look at you the same way, as if they're just ready to destroy you. So that's why it's like you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta realize these type of things. You gotta understand these type of things. Read that verse for me again, verse 34.
Oh my God. So that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thine eyes, which thou shalt see.
Right, you understand? This is gonna make us angry what we looking at. We see it all today, and I don't know about y'all. I get tired of seeing on the news another black person getting killed. I get tired of that, man. It's just like, damn, you know what I mean? Like it just reminds you every day that this is real. Like this is really what they do. Like it ain't no accident, it ain't no mistake. No, this is what they thrive on doing. This is what they go to the police academy and forget everything that they learned and realize, you know what I mean? No, I'm gonna just kill black people. It's something serious. Give me we're gonna jump down to verse 37.
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations whither the Lord shall lead thee.
Right. Anybody know what this verse is saying? Nobody don't know what this verse is saying? Somebody take a shot at it.
So
Go ahead.
it's saying as if there's nobody going to come and save you.
Right, but what is it talking about where it say, verse 37 where it say, and you should become an astonishment and a proverb and a byword.
That means you're going to be called all kind of names
Right, like what type of
other
names?
than what you really are.
Right, like give me some type of names. There's one I'm looking for specifically. Like some of them is evident. There's one I'm looking for. Like it's a couple of them that I'm looking for specifically.
Nigger, tarnation, coon.
Yeah, those are those are the derogatory ones. But which ones that we get called that we don't realize? You know what I mean? When you're in the world, you might not realize is a byword. Go ahead, Kevin. I heard you first.
Lazy.
You said what?
Lazy.
Yeah, lazy is a byword too, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? Niggas get called lazy all the time, you know what I mean? That's something that they try to put on us, which is not real. Go ahead, sis.
Boy.
Boy, yeah, that's one too, you know what I mean? But a lot of people, you know what I mean? It depends on the context, but some people don't take offense to that. Go ahead.
African American.
Right, exactly, man. That's exactly what I was looking for. That's a byword that we get called, and people don't even realize that's a byword. People don't realize that that's actually offensive, man. That's actually probably the worst one you could ever call me. You call me a nigger, okay, cool. You know what I mean? Like, I'm being real, you know what I mean? First of all, if a white person called me a nigger, I'm probably going to say something to it because I know what you're trying to do, and I'm not going to be disrespected. But in reality, you just can't spell. You mean you can't read. Like, you stupid. You know what I mean? Because nigger just really means niger, which is in the Bible, which is Niger, which means black. So really, you just can't spell. You stupid as hell. You know what I mean? So since you can't spell and you can't read, you say nigger. You just a dumbass.